This is the largest outlet shopping mall in Arizona, and I'm gonna turn the camera around so you can see what I can see as I show you around this amazing shopping center. With over 1.2 million square feet of retail space and about 200 shops and restaurants, this place is big. I am starting this tour by the movie theater where I started in the food hall. Was a food court, now it's called a food hall, and we'll work our way through the different neighborhoods of this mall. This is a great place to come when the weather is just a bit too hot in Phoenix to do much of anything. It's located in Tempe, Arizona, which is the neighboring city to Phoenix. If you're flying in from the airport, it's about a 15-minute drive from Phoenix International Airport. The mall is organized into what they call neighborhoods. There are 7 different neighborhoods, and in this neighborhood, the shopping mall, this is neighborhood number 7. I feel like it's all kind of new over here with the mall, the food court. Tilt Studio, I love. It's a great arcade. Lots of pinball machines in there. If you like pinball, I do. Check that out. We're gonna, at the end, see the Lego Discovery Center and the Sea Life Aquarium, some popular attractions for kids as well. What time is this? This is 5:30 p.m. on a Sunday. This mall closes at 7, so not too busy. You can see the food court kind of wrapping up, but we've got pizza, we've got Fat Burger, Firehouse Subs, Japanese teppanyaki, Walkaholic, Pan Asian, teas and crepes, Charlie's Philly cheesesteaks, and a Arizona coffee, AZ Cafe and coffee. So that's what you've got in the food hall. And as I said, it is in Tempe, and so they have a little I Heart Tempe sign right there. There we go. This Mills Mall, Arizona Mills, it is part of about 20 Mills malls that were built in the U.S. In about the 90s. It is a big chain of outlet shopping malls, and they're all kind of built the same way. Indoors, big circular loop that you walk around, shops on either side, all generally pretty flat. They are now owned by Simon. Simon is one of the big mall retailers across the USA. And so as we see here, the mall, it's gone through different phases where just like many malls in the US, shops are going into business, and then we get these experience things. This is Bubble Planet. What do you do in Bubble Planet? Bubble Planet is hiring one of those selfie things, kind of selfie museums. Go and take a lot of pictures in the Bubble Planet experience. Of course, there's more than just those experiences. There's a lot of shops too, but I feel like as this mall has progressed as just kind of like a good hangout place in Phoenix, when it gets too hot, they've put just a lot more things in here that you can do as opposed to things that you would just shop at. Of course, we've got classic shops like H&M, but I will say in true outlet mall fashion, there's actually good outlet stores here, not just brand stores. For example, you'll find here the Dickies clearance store where you'll actually find some pretty good deal on Dickies clothing. The Nike store that's in here as well is not just a Nike brand shop, but it's actually one of their Nike clearance stores. So you'll find a lot of different, like factory seconds or things that just didn't come off well off the line. Not just the things like sometimes Coach at many outlet malls, they just make things for the Coach stores. They're not really the spirit of what outlets were intended to be. All right, we are now entering into neighborhood 5, and each neighborhood kind of has a little different vibe to it. I mean, maybe the vibe isn't a huge difference, but they do try to make it it's different. Rainforest Cafe, popular American chain restaurant, locations at Disney World. They had one at Disneyland. They've got them in Vegas. This is a fun place to eat with kids because basically when you eat in here, the whole place is a rainforest, and every once in a while the rainforest comes alive and does a bit of a show. They've got a store or two. So anyway, do check that out if you want to have a fun dining experience. Note, I didn't say if you want to have the world's best food. It's not about the food. It is about dining in this kind of, rainforest where the animals all talk to you every once in a while. We've got Bumblebee right here. I'm attracted to it just because it's got a yellow entrance. What do we got here? Hot spicy ramen, Coco Loco drinks, Enchanted Chai, Cinnabon, the classic American cinnamon roll mall chain. Their cinnamon rolls are really good. And I'm sort of sad that Cinnabon has gone on some real downslope across the U.S. They're not doing too well. They've closed many of their locations. I mean, that's just because malls don't do too well. But this one does. Let me tell you, the Arizona malls, they're still hopping because I think the weather's so hot so much of the year that people really want to go into some place that is air conditioned. What is this big trampoline thing here in the middle? You can hop on these trampolines, and they have these little ratchets, so it'll make you jump up higher and higher and higher. Well, that's the theory, at least. Burlington. This is a store that used to be called Burlington Coat Factory, basically a discount clothing store. If you lost your luggage and you need some cheap clothes, you'll find them right there. We've got these little jewelers here in the middle in these stalls. Uniform destination. You need some nursing outfits. Looks like mostly nurse uniforms in there. The interesting things you will see in a mall such as this. Little photo booths you can get a photo in. The classic U.S. mall chain, Claire's, that I think many teenage girls have gone to get their ears pierced. They do free ear piercing over there at Claire's. What is this little vending machine? This vending machine is a Hot Wheels vending machine. The classic American car. How much are these? $4.50. Pretty good deal. Okay, we've got a little kiddie playground here in the middle, so kids can let off some steam, perhaps. All right, we are now entering into Neighborhood 4. And as we enter into Neighborhood 4, we've got some, like, coin-operated vehicles. They're gonna go up and down, play some music, shoe store, off-Broadway shoes. We've also got some coin-operated candy and bubble gum here. You'll find these sort of things in a lot of American outlet malls. Capsule Station, obviously these Gepachon machines popular in Japan. They're making their way around the U.S. Looking to do some souvenir shopping? Well, you'll find a lot of Arizona souvenirs at the Arizona Territory gift store. And of course, what's going to be right front and center, number one, real Cactus right there. If you're traveling internationally, you should pay attention as to whether you can bring plants to wherever you are going after this. We've got some vending machines here in the center with a big gumball machine, some art right here. This is kind of the desert art. This mall was built in 1997. You can definitely feel some of the places that have been remodeled versus some of the places that haven't. That's clearly some original floor right here. We've got a taco shop, Sevilla's, if you're looking for some Southwest food. They've also got some kind of like Mexican style drinks up there. Get your Cheetos, get your chilaquiles, tacos, quesadilla, all right there. Okay, so speaking of clearance ones, another good clearance store here is Going, Gone by Dick's Sporting Goods. Dick's Sporting Goods is a very big sporting goods store across the U.S., and this one is their clearance shop. So the stuff that didn't sell in the other Dick's Sporting Goods comes out here for steep discount. Things on this rack right here, $15 or less for a lot of that swimwear. Okay, we're going to take a look at where we are on this map now, so you can see where we've walked. We started at the theater right up there. We've walked our way along this way. We are now in Neighborhood 4, and then we're going to make our way over here and end at the LEGOLAND Discovery Center. Okay, so as we go down, this is Victoria Imports. This is another kind of like cool souvenir shop if you want to pick up some Southwest clothing. Maybe bring yourself back a poncho, or maybe bring yourself back a shirt with the male devil or the female devil. Okay, some more places that you can sit and massage yourself in the chairs. Fan outfitters if you want your Dodgers, Cardinals, wear, whatever it may be. Why do I pick Dodgers first? Well, from Southern California, so there we go. We got the children's place for children's clothes. We got the Gentleman Joe's Barber Shop. They apparently closed early. The Candy Castle. They got a sign here to let you know the canine patrols are on property. You may leave some dogs around. I've yet to see any dogs walking around. Galactic Challenge. What is this? This is a shooting thing, like where you can get these like pellet guns and try to shoot down the targets back there. 80 rounds for $15, 120 rounds for $20. Interesting concept. Oh, there's a panda. There's a panda in the corner. That place has my name all over it. Okay. There's another discount shop here next to the big toy store, Toy Plus. Dickies discounts, ladies, men's, shoes, home. Okay. Turn the corner here. We've got some more of these little cars. A lot of things in the middle repeat themselves over and over again because this mall is so large. I feel like they feel like people come in and don't make their way around the whole thing. I'm a completist, so I make a lap around the whole thing. We have a big Crocs store. If you want to pick up some sandals, they've got some cool yellow Crocs in here. Oh, look at these. What are these yellow Crocs? Wow, these are like Submarine Crocs. The Beatles Submarine Crocs. These have my name all over them right there. How much are the Beatles Submarine Crocs? Do we see a price? $69.99. Those are some expensive sandals, especially for an outlet mall. This is why I say be careful about the outlet malls. Some are good clearance stores, and others are just expensive. We got more of these reclining chairs. We got a store called Hey Dude. Is that like Hey Jude? Hey Dude. Since we're talking about the Beatles, we should talk about Hey Jude too. Smart Fix. If you broke your cell phone, they can help you fix it right here. Speaking of Mexican, we've got some elote, corn on the cob. That's Mexican corn on the cob. They've also got fresh mango cups, choco bananas, mango nada paletas. That is a Mexican popsicle. Big dresses here. So for a lot of festivities, they certainly could be prom dresses, but in Mexican culture, the quinceañera is a very important rite of passage for the 15-year-old girls, and so they'll get a big fancy dress for their quinceañera. We got some art you can put up on your wall. You might have seen a few of these. We'll stop and take a look at this one here. This is a crane game that's in like a Volkswagen bus or something like that. I never win at these things. Apparently these are put out there by Tilt Studios, the arcade we saw earlier. This place, eclectic, I feel like is a pre-owned, it's like a thrift shop. So this is like a huge thrift shop. I don't know what this place used to be, but now it is one big thrift shop. They do not have fitting rooms, but you can try anything on if you want to. Wetzel's Pretzels. Curious Princess, my 5-year-old daughter, really loves the pretzels from Wetzel's Pretzels. We've got some virtual reality machines like here that are in the shape of sharks. $12 if you want to do some VR. We are coming up onto Neighborhood 2. Steve Madden for shoes here on the right. The U.S. Polo Association, which I feel like this brand reminds me a lot of Ralph Lauren, but I don't think they are. Like, I feel like they're a Ralph Lauren kind of like clone or something like that. We've got some massages here. Totally Chi. Reflexology. Get your Chi on. Another classic American mall shop is Spencer's. Spencer's, everything rude and raunchy that you might want to get in the mall. If you want your punk band shirts, the Deftones, Rockwear, you can get it there. Or, the shirt that says tell your dad I said hi. All right, which is right next to Miniso, which is a Korean chain that's taken American malls by storm. Lots of cute items like this Hello Kitty-ish looking thing. More shoes, Skechers, famous footwear. We've got another one of these desert art tile things here. They clearly used to have trees on it, but the trees have gone, so they've replaced them with palm trees in pots. Perfumania, Victoria's Secret, the Nike clearance store. This is probably my favorite single store in here, and after I am done shooting this video, I'm gonna go in the Nike clearance store to look for some footwear, because I wear size 14 shoes down there. The wide angle might make them look small, but they're quite big, and so the Nike clearance store often has very big sizes for people like me with big feet. You know what they say, if people big feet, you know what that means, right? Big socks. That's exactly what it means. All right, here we got Johnny Rockets Burgers. So there's a few, you'll notice there's a few eateries that are outside of the food court. Definitely most of them are in the food court. And there's even more eateries that are like outside that we're actually not seeing. There's not a lot of stuff outside the mall, but there are a few kind of like anchor shops outside, like they're building a new Krispy Kreme coming outside. Ross right here, another good discount clothing place, very similar to Burlington. Also, if you lost your luggage, you need to get some new luggage, Ross usually will have some pretty cheap luggage right over here in that corner. It's not going to be good luggage. It's going to be cheap luggage. Okay. We got a little kiddie carousel. Put some coins in, have the carousel go round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Little another crane game right here next to a popcorn spot. I smell the popcorn here. We are far from the movie theater, but if you want to get some popcorn and you're not going to the movie theater, you can. And they also have a few different flavors of popcorn, not just the butter one, like caramel corn, those sorts of things. Another one of these little jewelry stands. I wonder how many people buy jewelry from these jewelry stands in the middle of the mall. Pet shop. In California, I think there's laws against these things now, like pet shops that are like bred pets here. So you don't see them as much in California. We certainly still see them here in Arizona. If you want to walk by and see something fluffy that you might want to take home, you will find the pet shop right there. Five Below. Everything here, $5 and below. Get yourself some $1 pool noodles. It's like the modern version of the 99-cent store. 99 cents doesn't get you any much. Doesn't get you much in this day and age. So, $5 and below is what it is. Okay, and as promised, we're coming up on the Sea Life Aquarium and the LEGOLAND Discovery Center. They've both taken up this corner because they're operated by the same company, Merlin Entertainment, that owns the LEGOLAND chain of theme parks. This is not a LEGOLAND theme park, but this is a LEGOLAND indoor playground. So, like the ultimate indoor Lego playground. It closes early. so it is the aquarium, but if you've got kiddos, they'll probably like these two things. There's also a very big Lego store right here too, where you can get all of your fun Lego items. We'll take this last round to get us back to the food hall where we started. We got a Dairy Queen and an Orange Julius, classic orange smoothies. Auntie Anne's, another similar pretzel. If you've never had Mexican popsicle, the place to get them from is from La Michoacana right here. They will have a big section of popsicles, or the paletas as we called them. My favorite up on this thing is the fresas con crema, or the strawberries with cream, or the strawberries with milk. Right. We got some little seats over here. This kind of more remodeled part. This is kind of a cool place. Hong Kong Island Bubble Egg Puff. What do cherry blossoms have to do with Hong Kong? I don't know, but they've just made it like overall Asian themed. Lots of kid things over here. Toy Kingdom. Clearly, since we're by the LEGOLAND Playground and the aquarium, this is where they put all that stuff the kids would enjoy. You need to get your bath remodeled. We've got an Arizona bath remodeler, and you can see what that new bath might look like if you need one of those services. Korean corn dogs taking the U.S. by storm. We've got Two Hands Seoul corn dogs. Closed. They closed at 6. They closed early. There's still people in there. What do those look like? Here, the spicy dog, the two-hand dog, the potato dog, the classic dog, the rice dog, and the Injolmi dog, which is a dog made of bean powder. And where you saw me take the thumbnail picture, you clicked in on this video, is right here in front of all the Lego Cactus. I couldn't end this video without sharing this to you, because otherwise you'd be like, Chris, where's that thing in your thumbnail? 180,000 Lego bricks were used to create this cactus structure. We've got like a frog over there, and we've got like a turtle, and we've got the flowers that are right up there. So very, very cool. All right, fellow explorers, if your travels are bringing you to Phoenix, then you might enjoy checking out my Phoenix travel guide right here with everything you need to know before you go to Phoenix. Or if you want to check out Phoenix's most upscale mall, you can check out my video tour of it right here. And as usual, I won't say goodbye, because I'll see you in the next video.